The ancient Egyptians are renowned for their engineering prowess and impressive structures, such as the pyramids and obelisks. While the mysteries surrounding these structures continue to baffle researchers, some experts believe that these ancient wonders could have been used to generate power. In this video, we will explore the possibility of power generation from pharaonic pyramids and obelisks. The pyramids are arguably the most iconic of ancient Egyptian structures, and their construction is still shrouded in mystery. However, some researchers suggest that these structures were not just tombs, but also served as power generators. One theory suggests that the pyramids were used to harness the Earth's natural energy through their shape and construction. The pyramid's shape is said to resemble an enormous energy amplifier that could channel energy from the Earth's magnetic field. According to this theory, the pyramid's limestone blocks could have acted as a natural capacitor, storing and releasing energy as required. Some researchers even suggest that the pyramids could have been used as a kind of power plant with the ability to generate and transmit electricity. Like the pyramids, the obelisks are another iconic, pharaonic structure that could have been used for power generation. Obelisks are tall, narrow pillars of stone that were often erected as memorials or landmarks. However, some experts suggest that these structures were also used to generate power. According to one theory, the obelisks could have acted as enormous lightning rods, attracting and channeling electrical energy from the atmosphere. This energy could then be stored and harnessed for later use. Others believe that the obelisk's shape could have played a role in generating and transmitting energy, with the tapered design helping to focus and direct energy in a particular direction. While the idea of power generation from the pyramids and obelisks may seem far-fetched, it is important to note that the ancient Egyptians were well-versed in various forms of technology. They were skilled in metalworking, woodworking, and engineering, and they also had an in-depth knowledge of physics and mathematics. Some experts believe that the ancient Egyptians may have used a form of wireless energy transmission, similar to Nikola Tesla's theories. This technology involves the transmission of electricity through the air without the need for wires or cables. It is possible that the ancient Egyptians discovered this technology through their experiments with electricity and magnetism, and they may have used it to power their cities and temples. The Pharaonic civilization is known for its remarkable architectural achievements, including the construction of the pyramids and obelisks. The pyramids were built as tombs for the pharaohs and their queens, while the obelisks were erected as symbols of power and religious beliefs. These structures have fascinated people for centuries, and many theories have been proposed about their purpose and construction techniques. One theory that has gained popularity in recent years is the idea that the pharaonic pyramids and obelisks were used as power generators. This theory suggests that the ancient Egyptians had advanced knowledge of electricity and were able to harness it for various purposes. According to this theory, the pyramids and obelisks were constructed using a special type of stone called piezoelectric stone. Piezoelectric materials are able to generate an electric charge when subjected to mechanical stress, such as pressure or vibration. It is believed that the ancient Egyptians knew how to manipulate this property of certain stones and used it to generate electricity. There are several pieces of evidence that support this theory. For example, some researchers have found that the Great Pyramid of Giza produces a small electrical charge when subjected to pressure. This has led some to speculate that the pyramid was designed to generate electricity. Another piece of evidence is the fact that many of the hieroglyphics found in ancient Egyptian temples and tombs depict what appear to be electrical devices, such as light bulbs and batteries. While these depictions are open to interpretation, some researchers believe that they provide evidence of advanced electrical knowledge. Despite these intriguing pieces of evidence, the theory of power generation from the pharaonic pyramids and obelisks remains controversial. Many experts believe that the idea is not supported by the available evidence, and that the structures were built for purely symbolic or religious purposes. If the theory of power generation from the pyramids and obelisks is proven true, it would have significant implications for our understanding of ancient Egyptian technology and the history of electricity. It would also challenge our perceptions of ancient civilizations and their technological capabilities. This would be particularly important given the widespread belief that electricity was only discovered in the 18th and 19th centuries. Further research is needed to investigate the validity of these theories. This could involve studying the electromagnetic properties of the pyramids and obelisks, or using advanced imaging techniques to uncover any hidden chambers or passages that could have been used for power generation. It is also important to consider the historical context in which these structures were built, and the ancient Egyptian understanding of physics and mathematics. In conclusion, the theory of power generation from Pharaonic pyramids and obelisks is a fascinating idea that deserves further investigation. While the evidence is not conclusive, the ancient Egyptians were skilled engineers and scientists, and it is possible that they discovered some form of energy transmission. If this theory is proven true, it would have significant implications for our understandings of ancient Egyptian technology and the history of electricity. However, further research and exploration are needed to uncover the truth behind these ancient structures' power generation capabilities. The idea that the Pharaonic pyramids and obelisks were used as power generators is a fascinating theory that has captured the imagination of many researchers and enthusiasts. While there is some evidence to support this idea, it remains controversial and open to interpretation. The pyramids and obelisks of ancient Egypt continue to fascinate researchers and historians, and their purpose and construction remain a mystery. However, the possibility of power generation from these structures is an intriguing idea that deserves further investigation. While some experts remain skeptical of these theories, others believe that the ancient Egyptians were far more advanced than we previously thought, and their knowledge of technology may have extended far beyond what we currently understand. Only further research and exploration can uncover the truth behind the power generation capabilities of the Pharaonic pyramids and obelisks. It is important to note that the theories presented in this video are not universally accepted, and some experts remain skeptical of the idea of power generation from ancient Egyptian structures. Some of the objections and challenges that have been raised against these theories include lack of direct evidence. While there is evidence of the ancient Egyptians' advanced technological skills, there is no direct evidence to suggest that they were capable of generating and transmitting electricity. Alternative explanations. There are alternative explanations for the pyramids and obelisks' shapes and designs, which do not involve power generation. For example, the pyramid's shape could have been designed to symbolize the pharaoh's power or to align with celestial bodies. Lack of practical applications. Even if the ancient Egyptians were able to generate and transmit electricity, there is no evidence to suggest that they used this technology for practical purposes. It is important to consider the historical context in which these structures were built. The ancient Egyptians did not have access to modern technology, and their understanding of physics and mathematics was limited. It is possible that they discovered some form of energy transmission, but it is unlikely that it would be comparable to modern technology. The idea of power generation from the pyramids and obelisks is a fascinating concept that raises many questions and challenges. While there is no direct evidence to support these theories, they cannot be entirely dismissed either. The ancient Egyptians were skilled engineers and scientists, and it is possible that they discovered some form of energy transmission. Further research and exploration are needed to uncover the truth behind the power generation capabilities of these ancient structures.